In the expansion of p plus qy to the power 5, where p and q are constants, the coefficient of y is 0.0016 and the coefficient of y cubed is 0.0032. Hence find the values of p and q. So the first step is to actually expand this term. So the expansion would be, if I were to write p plus qy to the power 5 equals p to the power 5 plus 5c1 p to the power 4 qy plus 5c2 p cube q square y square. Now to bear in mind that we need the coefficient of y and y cube. So we got y cube we have to do, so we have to do one more plus 5 3, then we get p square q cube y cube and plus, we don't need to write the other terms. So then what we can find is that the coefficient of y, so this is the coefficient of y and this is the coefficient of y cube. So we can write, since the coefficient of y is this, so we can write 5 1 p to the power 4 q equals 0.0016 and 5 3 p square q cube equals 0.0032. So then what we know is 5 1 is 5c1 or 5 1 is simply factorial 5 divided by factorial 4 times factorial 1, and that is 5. So this becomes 5 p to the power 4 q is 0.0016. So I'm going to call it A, and the next one 5 3 is nothing but factorial 5 divided by factorial 3 times factorial 5 minus 3 is factorial 2. So that would be 5 times 4 divided by 1 times 2, that's 2, and that equals 10. So I'm going to write the next one, 10 p square q cube equals 0.0032, and that is B. So we don't need to erase this bit. So if I were to divide B by A, so B divided by A gives 10 p square q cube divided by 5 p to the power 4 q equals 0.0032 divided by 0.0016, and you see this is equals 2. So and this equals 2, and also the 2 and the 2 are cancelled out, and p becomes p square and q becomes q square. So what we are left with is, if I were to divide this like that, so therefore we can say q square divided by p square is 1, and therefore q square equals p square. So when we get that, what we can do is we can apply it here. in B, or yeah, B seems more logical or easier to apply. So what we can do is, once we know that, so we can write therefore 10 times p square equals q square, so we can write q square times q cube equals 0.0032, or we can write q to the power 5 equals 0.00032, and you see we can write this as 32 times 10 to the power minus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is a decimal point, so 10 to the power minus 5. So we can write this as 2 to the power 5 times 10 to the power minus 5 is q to the power 5. So q will be 2 to the power 5 times 10 to the power minus 5 to the power 1 out of 5. And that gives us 2 times 10 to the power minus 1, and that is equal to 0.2. So if q is 0.2, therefore from here what we get is p equals q, therefore p would also equal 0.2. Therefore find the values of p and q. So p equals 0.2 and q equals 0.2.